G'day, it's Jay and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be looking at crimper straightening. So first off, what is crimper straightening? So crimper straightening is when you use a crimper, which has little ridges in it, to straighten your hair instead of a regular straightener. So why would you use a crimper straightener? So for four main reasons. Reduces flyaways, helps the hair stay in longer, adds volume, and reduces the amount of product you need to use. So as you know, straightening helps to reduce your hair flyaways. But the same thing is for when you crimper straighten, it has the same flyaways benefit. Second one is help the hair stay in place. So how does crimper straightening help the hair stay in place? So what it does, instead of having the hair completely smooth, where it's all just laying on top of each other, it makes little zigzags in the hair. Now, the best way to kind of imagine this, because it's not always really seen that well, is cardboard. And you think how much stronger cardboard is compared to paper or something with just one thin layer. Now cardboard has all those little ridges in it that help it stay strong. So this is the same for crimper straightening. It's going to make those zigzags that are going to help the hair both stay in place and hold that position. So the next one is it adds volume. So this is a great one. When you do crimper straighten your hair, you normally get a little bit extra volume as it is. But when you do an up style, it creates so much more volume because every little piece that you do and pull out has so much volume added because of those zigzags. So the last one is, and it might be a little bit obvious with all the other examples, is it reduces the amount of product you need to use. You think about if you've already got ridges in your hair, giving extra texture, giving extra volume, you're not going to need to use as much of those products. As well as when you bobby pin something that has been crimper straightened compared to regular straightening, it is going to be a big difference because regular straightening makes the hair silkier. And if you put a bobby pin in, you might miss a little piece, it could slide down the bobby pin. There's heaps of different things that could go wrong in a sense. But when you crimper straighten, you're holding that place more in and that you can actually stick a bobby pin in a lot easier and let it hold. So when to use a crimper straightener? So when do you actually crimper straighten? So most hairstyles you'll see on Pinterest and all across social media is actually hairstyles that were hair prepped through crimper straightening. Now, a lot of times people imagine crimper straightening as where the hair is just full and absolutely everywhere. That is not the case. Most of the time, you cannot even tell that your hair is being crimper straightened. It is so small, the little ridges. Now, the most important time to use crimper straightening technique is when the client has thin or silky hair. So for thin hair, it's going to add that extra texture that you need and extra volume so you can make the style look a lot more full. And that's how you see on the web where people have such short hair and very thin and then suddenly they have a lot more extravagant hairstyle. It's because every strand there has had to have little ridges put in it to give as much volume as possible. Next one is oily hair. Oily, silky hair can be great when it's straight, but when you try and curl it, when you try and style, it can be so hard to stay in place. So using the crimper straightening technique, it is going to help that hair stay so much longer and be so much easier to style. Okay, now let's get to the actual technique of how to crimper straighten. So I'm just going to do this in my own hair. It's a bit like straightening your hair that you want to get the whole head. So once you know that there is no knots in the hair, so make sure you give it a good brush. You just want to grab a section and just do little dabs in the hair. Now I've got mine on really hot to show you what it's like when you do it at a really, really heavy heat. Now you might be like, whoa, this is so obvious. Well, the hotter you do it, the more obvious it will be. And also depending on the brand of crimper you get. But when you brush it out, you can't actually notice it that much. And I would not do something this heavy of a crimper straighten unless it was an updo. So for curls, I would do a lot lighter. So how I would do a lighter technique would be just doing the same thing, but dabbing it a lot quicker and also reducing the heat. So that one was at around 230 degrees. And now I've got it at around 180. Now you can see that one is a lot less obvious. It's literally that easy. Look how straight and silky this hair looks. Just give it a little bit of a brush through. But it's literally, yeah, that easy. If you want a bit less of the crimp in it, you can also take bigger sections. And again, if you are working with a client who really doesn't have a lot of hair, you can take smaller sections and really try and make sure that every single strand has a good groove in it just to give as much volume as possible. So I've just gone in and straightened the right side of my hair to just show you the difference between crimper straightening and normal straightening. So this one was done very quickly. I would normally spend a lot more time and make it a bit fuller. So you can just see how much more volume this one has, yet it still is pretty smooth. Yeah. Now I just want to quickly show you the difference between the hairstyles I did before I learnt crimper straightening to now. So these first few, you can see they have a lot of frizz. This is before I started doing this technique. You can see the structure. There wasn't a lot of texture in my hair. There wasn't a lot of volume either. And then now with my recent work, you can see there's so much more texture, there's volume. Obviously there's some other factors that have come into play, but they've only been about a year to 2 years difference between the first photos and these ones.